As you know, every week we give out a Paul Robeson Negro of the Week award. This is for the most popular and the most dangerous Negro on the planet that we see, based on my man Paul Robeson. Also was a socialist, but as Toni Morrison said, you could put the title on it, but the propaganda for power remains the same. This week I want to highlight an individual that I think we could all agree it's a little weird, right? I think we could all objectively agree that this individual is strange. From the hair, to the freckles, to the voice, to just the different choices she be making. It's just a strange individual. And the reason why I'm nominating for her for the Paul Robeson Negro of the Week, and I'm hoping, sweetheart, you will approve my nomination. Black girls can be a little weird because blackness is strange. Therefore, black girls can be a little strange. Make interesting decisions about their faces and their bodies and their choices. But at the end of the day, like, what the point is not to inflict pain and margins against black women to make them not strange. I feel like it's to have more strange examples of black women so that there could be precedent. And I saw this clip, and I'm not gonna lie, sweetheart, I got a little weepy.
Okay.
I saw this clip and I was like, oh, I had never thought about it like this before. Go ahead and play the clip and you're gonna see our Paul Robeson Negro of the Week.
I was so excited when I heard the song with my name in the title.
It was inspired by you. It wasn't just titled after you. The energy that you carry. Even my outfit is inspired by the way you've made me feel my entire life. Like the carefree, the understanding. Like when you don't understand. Okay, so I wrote you this letter that I never sent you. But it talked about how, I guess, when you're younger and you're a black woman, there's not a lot of examples all the time. And one of the few lovely white women that I looked up to so much on television, it was you, because you were so yourself. You were quirky. Your smile wasn't perfect. I have like a slight speech impediment and people laugh all the time and you're like, what is SZA saying? And it's like a running joke, but it's like, I love the way you talk and like just all the you-ness of you, your laugh, even in the movies and in real life. It's very much, it just reminds me of all the things about myself that make me nervous, but on you, it shines so brightly. You gave me permission to like be myself and feel like this is so cool and so not whatever. Like, I just love it. All your old photo shoots, I looked them up. Like, you've always been a pinnacle to me. I love you, girl.
Seeing that clip of SZA with Drew Barrymore, and as she was talking, I was like, oh, I see it.
Yeah.
And I see it because in a very weird way, I kind of connect with Drew Barrymore. Like when the Charlie's Angels came out and was Lucy Liu and Cameron Diaz and Drew Barrymore, it was the Drew Barrymore character that I was most attracted to because she was weird. She was different. She was non-traditional. She wasn't trying to be like everybody else. And then as SZA's talking, I'm thinking like, oh, when I was a kid, yes, we had some black examples, but we had more coded black examples like Skeeter from Doug or Simba or like individuals like that, or even tokens to a certain degree. It wasn't until Kenan and Kel and My Cousin Skeeter and Jet Jackson, and I consciously remember being like, oh, wait a minute. Wait, we can have our own show? Like, we can be our own front man of the situation? Mm-hmm. It's not until I think about that and thinking, like, we had this conversation yesterday, like, I was more connecting with Corey and Sean from Boy Meets World, and also I had other like Doug, the dude, or Shia LaBeouf from Even Stevens. I connected with those characters more because they more represented a spirit that I had more than just like the token black kid on the side or whatever, right? Yeah. And so it's not until SZA is saying that and I'm like, oh, you're the new weird. So now when a little black girl, so now the 10-year-old black girl now is not looking at Drew Barrymore, she's looking at SZA.
Right.
For better or worse, whether you like her or not, she's looking at this black example. And then hopefully from that black example, they'll be like, oh, there was also Shaka Khan before you. Yeah. Now that time has been flattened, like, y'all all weird. Like, y'all can't even look alike. Y'all all strange. Like, I can exist in this situation. But for a modern media moment, my Paul Robeson Negro of the Week is SZA. Because as we are going through this tunnel year, as black folks are running back towards each other, we're going to need these examples. Yeah. And we had a whole bunch of Kamala Harris, okay? We done had all these black men doing all these traditional things. We done seen black women are the leaders and entrepreneurs, and black women get the most educated. We're the weirdos. Where the strangies at? Shout out to the strange black women. I see y'all. Do you accept my nomination, sweetheart?
Yeah, I accept.
Yes.
Yeah.
The best part of waking up is being more and